Hey everybody, if you're watching, this is a very important video. It's going to be short and sweet. It's not going to be like a 30 minutes to an hour, even though I probably need to talk to you for about an hour or 30 minutes. I'm a little upset right now because obviously I've been trying to educate people for a long time and some of you are just not getting it. But maybe you should start paying attention to some of the clues that's out there. This coronavirus scamdemic, COVID-19, listen, I'm not saying the virus is a hoax. I'm not saying the virus is a joke. I know some of you probably lost some loved ones, some friends, family members perhaps. Part of the reason why people are dying is because they have previous health issues to begin with. If you suffer from any kind of respiratory illnesses such as COPD, chronic bronchitis, asthma, emphysema, you're prone to suffer from the effects of coronavirus. If you have a flu or pneumonia, you're probably going to die from the coronavirus. But what they're not educating you is, one, the number of recoveries that outweigh the number of deaths, and two, they're not letting you know that a majority of these deaths are attributed to because of these illnesses, because of these prior health concerns, which by the way also includes heart disease, diabetes, being obese, and I fit a lot of that criteria. But I'm not dying and I'm not suffering from the effects of this coronavirus. Why? Because I'm not around a 5G tower. Now, I know some of you thinking, wait a minute, hold up, conspiracy theory here. No, listen to what I'm telling you. New York, the wide, massive thing that's going on there of these people being affected with the virus. 2019, Verizon set up a huge 5G network in New York where these people are being affected. It was near the end of 2019 as we got into 2020 that people started suffering from the effects. Why is this important? Before I touch on that, Italy, a lot of 5G towers. The UK, the reason why they're burning these 5G towers, it's not because 5G causes coronavirus. It aggravates it. It accelerates it. The problem is radiation poisoning. Do you understand? These people are dying from radiation poisoning, which is why you do not want a 5G network to go up, because it increases the levels of high levels of radiation that is going to get you sick. The radiation, the high levels of radiation, right, is what is creating these health concerns that is getting way out of hand. But people are chalking up to coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. But they're not telling you what the effects are, because the effects of radiation poisoning has flu-like symptoms, has coronavirus-type symptoms, but they're not reporting that. Pay attention to what they're not telling you in the news more than what they're telling you in the news, because the news is full of false, misleading information. Stop living like puppets. Stop being so gullible and naive. Wake the fuck up. I'm tired of having to keep trying to hit you over the head with this. This is coming down the pike. This is part of what they call the worldwide purge. The reason why I'm trying to educate people about Agenda 2030 and 5G and Bill Gates' microchip vaccine, right? This is all correlative, okay? This is all in unison. It's combined, okay? The whole purpose is this. According to Agenda 2030, one of the things that they plan on doing by the year 2030 is to eradicate poverty. You can't eradicate being poor, but you can eradicate or get rid of poor people. People who are elderly, people who are prone to being sick. Even if you're not a person who's prone to getting sick, you can still die from radiation poisoning. Thus, the 5G network. It creates a high level output of radiation. You might as well just live next to a nuclear reactor. That's the reason why a lot of these people in high density populations, you'll find if you do a little work, New York, Italy, UK, where a lot of these deaths are happening, is because they're surrounded by these cell towers. You want to cut down on the radiation poisoning? Take some iodine pills. Start you an iodine pill regimen. Boost your immune system, okay? Number one, increase your vitamin C intake, okay? You want to add vitamin D to that? Then do it. I'm telling you from 15 years of experience of living on the street, being homeless, breathing in everything known to man and all the dirt and the grime, I survived basically on three major principles. Increase my vitamin C intake. I drank cranberry juice, 100%, to clean out the toxins out of my kidneys, Doctors will tell you, don't drink juice because of the high sugar content. Let's see. Sugar, surviving winters without having to go there suffering from the flu and pneumonia and this and that and the other. I think I'm taking this. Now, if I had diabetes or this and that and the other, yes, I would be concerned about a high sugar content in juice. But I know that the juice cleans the toxins out of my kidneys. I don't want anything to stay in my kidneys if it's going to make me sick. So that's why I recommend the cranberry juice. I'm not saying go to town on it, but drink it in moderation to let your kidneys get these toxins out and stay well hydrated. Drink plenty of fluid. In closing, I know a lot of people, you like to wipe down and sanitize everything. That's understandable, and I'm not trying to take you out of that regimen. However, take it from somebody who didn't do that and survived 15 years on the street. There's this thing that God's in His infinite wisdom created called the immune system. You need to boost your immune system. Why is this important? If you boost your immune system, it's able to do what God in His infinite wisdom created it and designed it for, to fight these various illnesses and diseases. Think of your immune system like a boxer. I tell many people, your immune system is like a boxer. When a boxer trains for a fight, what does he do? He doesn't just go in there and skip rope and punch on a punching bag. He steps into a ring with an opponent and he goes around and he spars against somebody where he's not only hitting somebody, but somebody's hitting him back. So he's learning how to dodge and weave and how to defend himself as well as to go on the attack and defeat his opponent. So he can be prepared when he steps in the ring going for that championship title or whatever it is he's going in there to fight. So your immune system is exactly like that. Your immune system has to have something to fight in order to get stronger, not just because you got it with vitamin C and this and that and the other. That's all fine and good. But you allow yourself to be around things that the bacteria, this and that and the other. We survived for thousands of years because of this. Okay? But if you don't give your immune system anything to fight, guess what? It gets weak. No matter how much vitamin C you put in there, no matter how much juice you drink, no matter how much water you stay hydrated, how much rest you get, if your immune system has nothing to fight, it becomes weak. And so when it actually does get sick, that one moment that you touch something you probably shouldn't have touched because, you're not used to touching something that's contaminated with somebody's virus or bacteria or whatever, then you're more susceptible to getting sick severely. And these are the people that are at high risk of dying possibly by getting further complications such as pneumonia and the flu, etc., etc., etc. So I'm telling you, please, wake up. Radiation poisoning is the number one reason this coronavirus is as potent as it is. If you boost your immune system, take iodine pills to lessen the effects of radiation poisoning, I'm not saying you're going to survive, that it's the all, end all, be all. But for right now, it'll lessen your chances highly to getting this virus out of whack. And take it from somebody who's not in the best of shape, who is not the healthiest person telling you this. You don't hear me coughing, and yeah, I cough a little bit from time to time. Is it my bronchitis? I don't know. Is it from something I did 10 years ago that I haven't been able to get rid of? Perhaps, possibly. But I'm not going to sit around and break my brains around over it and go, well, I don't know. It must be the coronavirus. Stop it. Stop aggravating people. Stop spreading the paranoia. If you want to be paranoid about something, be paranoid about the 5G and its effects on your health and the Agenda 2030. This is a purge of epic proportions. You are being like the wheat, the chaff separated from the wheat. You are being controlled and you're being manipulated. If you don't wake up by now, I don't know what to tell you. You have been warned. Okay? This is Kevin Badway signing off. I don't want to have to tell you again. But then again, it might be too late, huh?